Hello, hello, and welcome to episode 2 of this Planet Coaster Challenge Park series with me, Liamski. I hope you're doing well. As you can see, we have started off on a really bad note. We are losing money quick because Ascension has broken down. And the only way to fix that, well, no, not getting a security guard, is to get a mechanic. In he goes. We'll get him to do that quickly, fix that. We'll maybe get him to inspect this one, although it doesn't look like it needs it right now. And then we'll fire him straight away. That's what we got to do. That is what we have to do, unfortunately. Look at this inmate having the time of his life. Look at that. It's funny. It's literally to do with stag and hen, I think, or parties or something like that. It's quite funny. So hopefully we'll get this going. At least we're not in the minus. That is a really good thing. You know, we're not in the minus from this breakdown, which is good. But we have lost so many guests. Holy smokes, that is brutal. That kind of tells you the difference between Hurricane and Ascension in terms of what people want or like. Are you going to come out now so we can get rid of yours? Okay, you're now going to be fixed. There we go. And you're fired. Because I'm sorry. I'm sorry, buddy, but you know, please don't do the walk of shame like that. I can't keep you. I can't afford you. Right, so let's hope that we can get people back in. We were having an issue before as well where we couldn't do the restaurant thing for some reason. But I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of the theft challenge because we can't do that. So we'll wait for another challenge to come out. That's what I've decided to do. If there's any challenge that we're definitely not going to be able to do within 3 or 4 episodes, then it's going to go, basically. And that's that. That is the end of that. So, yeah. That's how we're going to roll. That is how we're going to roll. But we'll see. Hopefully we're going to have more people coming in. It looks like we've got lots more people coming, which is good. We need those people to come in. I don't think we need to worry about ticket prices. I think I normally leave the ticket prices the same. Purely because if I start messing with those, we're going to have problems with the rides as well in terms of costing and whatnot. So we're going to leave the ticket prices as they are and make sure so we can do the calculations for the rides better, if that makes sense. Hopefully it does. So yeah, that's that. We're gonna just have to wait a little while just to see our money go back up because we have lost a ton of it, as you know. And then we're gonna have to see if we actually complete this challenge as well this month. That's about to end. We'll see if it pops up or not. I'm gonna say it's probably not because yeah, it's not, because it just wasn't before. Which is very strange, because if I go to that, yeah, that's 42. So I'm kind of confused as to how this works. Have 32 people visit your restaurants for 2 months in a row. Now, last month was 42. The previous one to that, if I remember rightly, was in its 80s. And the previous one to that was, I think, 40s as well, when it first opened. So I'm struggling to understand what's going on here, but I tell you what we are going to do. We're going to do a quick little build of this, just to make it look a little bit more like a building, to try and basically up this scenery rating to see if that helps with the matter as well. So I'm going to crack on with this. It's going to be a very simple build, but I'll see you guys back shortly. Okay, so this is what I've come up with. It's a bit trashy. I was thinking this sign would do something, but I haven't used it before, so I wasn't sure what it was going to do. But it's going to be kind of like a rock restaurant kind of thing. I might change it in the future. It's just because it's like a live music restaurant that's being advertised. The windows in that aren't great and everything, but it's, you know, it's a simple build. And it's kind of taken that up to 59%, which is nice. And when we've got our money back, when this is fixed, which it looks like it has been fixed, so where's that mechanic? I'm gonna send him off now. During that, we had both Hurricane and Ascension breakdown, which was fun. So that was good, not. So we sorted that out. You can see we're in the red now, which is really not going to help matters at the moment while we do this. But all we can do is just wait for the money to go. I mean, I've had it during that. I know it was a time lapse, but during that time, I haven't had it going speeding. So we're just gonna speed it up again so we can get the people coming back in and go in there. But I think people have just gone back in there. Do we have another challenge yet? Okay, we've got another 2 challenges. Okay, one's a restaurant size challenge, which is easy to do, and the other is to have a hotel with 2 rooms, which again is kind of kind of easy. Staff happiness is low, which is peculiar because we only have 1 staff member, and he's happy as Larry. So I don't think we need to worry about that, to be honest. It says it's declining massively, but I saw how happy that janitor was. But yeah, we're doing okay. We got some more money coming in, and I think, to be honest, let's just slow that back down. To be honest, we could probably do with getting the hotel thing, or at least increasing the size of the restaurant, which is what we'll do right now, to be honest. So let's just go into here, and we are going to multiply this. So we're just going to expand out a bit more and to there. But it just needs 2 more. So with that being done, I can now go to here, connect more restaurants, and all we need to do is that, and that should be 2 more. And then that's that, and that's the challenge complete. So that's another challenge complete. That's our 2nd challenge completed. So that's pretty good going. So now we've got 2 extra rooms. I don't know how much more space that gives us. Okay, it gives us up to 26 tables, which is nice. Prestige is nice and high, which is good. I'm thinking I might add some more stuff as well here, because we've only got Pizza Pen and Cosmic Cow. I always think Mystic Cow. I don't know why. I think we should add a coffee place. Definitely add some coffee in there. And I think we'll add another thing food-wise. Let's see. I think we should definitely add Galateria d'Emilia. Just to get some ice cream in there too. This will attract more people coming in, surely. I mean, you can see people are getting attracted to come in here, so that's good. We need to kind of make this look a bit pretty too. I mean, it looks a bit naff. I will be the first to admit that it looks naff. But we'll improve it. We're just going to put these things over the top of here. I mean, I know they're not open, but once the restaurant stuff is done, in terms of the tasks, challenges, whatever you want to call it, then we can reopen these, and the restaurant can kind of just be there for a viewpoint as opposed to being actively used. What else was I going to add here? I think I was going to add some... I think I know what I was going to add here. Let's see, signs. Yeah, that's right, I was going to add these things here. So Cosmic Cow, we can add you to... Right, let's get rid of this align to and position snap. We'll add that there. And we'll add the Pizza Pen. Where is Pizza Pen? Pizza Pen, Pizza Pen. There we are. Pizza Pen right there. There we go. Pizza Pen can go right there as well. See? So they're going inside to eat that. There is the ice cream as well. So I wonder if there is one of those for the ice cream. I'm not sure if there is. If there is, then happy days. But otherwise, it's not. There is. Hell yeah. Okay, great. So we can add the Galleria de Maria as well. What else did we add in here? Oh yeah, that's right. Street Fox Coffee, wasn't it? Street Fox Coffee. So where is the Street Fox Coffee? It does look a little bit messy. but we need to cover what we've got in there for people to see. I mean, it's all for show, I know that. I don't think it has a Street Fox coffee for that, but it's fine. It's okay. I think I'm going to add some little signs on the top of this as well, just to add to it, you know. So we need to go to building, I think is the best option. Let's just get rid of that menu. Wall signs, and we're going to add the ice cream one. Because we've got Cosmic Cow and Pizza Pen on the top there, we're going to add the ice cream one as well. Ooh. Okay, these are a little bit... Actually, they could be added to the top here. Just to add a little bit more, you know. If there isn't something smaller that we can use, I mean, it's okay. I mean, yeah, I mean, it's okay, but no. Street Fox Coffee was the next thing, wasn't it? Let's get rid of that, get that out of the way. Street Fox Coffee. It's called Street Fox Coffee, right? I'm not going stupid here. Right at the bottom, isn't it? Yeah, Street Fox Coffee. I could have sworn there was some Street Fox Coffee signage. Am I being really stupid here and just not noticing it? Because it doesn't appear. There's Sugary Emporium. There's, and then it just avoids it. How weird. Coffee. Ox. All right. Maybe it's in here. Ox. Street Fox Coffee. Okay. Well, that's fine. I'll just leave it as that for now. That's fine. It does look strange, doesn't it? Especially when the benches are green. We might change the color of these, actually. Let's change the color of these benches. If we can do them multiple... Like, we can't do it at multiple times. That's fine. We'll do all these in that color. In the old, very faded... It's kind of like a salmon, I suppose, is what it'd be called. My guess. Right, so that's that. Let's do these brollies now. They got a match, really, haven't they? How are we doing for guest numbers? 159 is okay. 2 rides and a restaurant. You can't really complain, in all honesty. If you've got nothing else in the park, which we don't, then we can definitely not complain. Okay, fencing. Let's stick some fencing here. Let's stick a bit of colourful fencing around here, maybe. Let's have a looky-loo. Right. Right, the colour scheme, though, I think needs to change slightly. And then we'll take that one to there. And then we'll bring this to there, maybe? Or there. Yeah, that's okay. That kind of works. Okay. Now let's just bring this across like this and go from there. And I think what we're going to do after that is probably add some lights on either side of that too. What's the spooky lamppost look like? I mean, it's a spooky lamppost, but to me it's not very spooky. I think it works quite nicely there. So we're going to stick that in just in the corner there, of where that path kind of molds around. There we go. Now we got some lighting there, which is nice. Alright, how are we doing with these things? They're doing okay. I mean, well maintained and what have you, and we're doing alright. I mean, we got 2,700. I have a right mind to try and get some more rides in, or another ride in. And maybe even get the hotel, since that's another challenge we need to do. How much would it be to research the hotel? There's the hotel. Let's just do it. I think we're just going to go for it, to be honest, at this rate. Let's go for it. 15 days is going to take to do, so we'll just wait for that. That's absolutely fine. In the meantime, I'd like to see what else we have here available that we can possibly get hold of. So, I think another kind of intense ride would be good. A loop-the-loop might be a worthwhile ride. Or even if they want to go a bit less nauseous, we could go with Carousel, but that's always dead. Failing that, we've got nothing unlocked. Failing that, We could do a simple little coaster, maybe. But I don't think we're even close to having the right amount of money to even do a small coaster, let alone a big coaster. Which is a shame. But that happens. All we need, I believe, is just one other ride, and we can sort this. I mean, this is all yellow. This is like a balanced out ride. You know, it could work, this ride. My only concern is the nausea. If the nausea was green, then it would be okay. What is this? This is a crazy one. Not a big fan of it. Swift Eagles? Test flight. It's kind of the same. Although the nausea is nice and low. Well, not nice and low. It's just lower than normal. I think... Oh, the Free Flyer is a pretty neat ride to have. I would like to think a Free Flyer would be a good idea to get. I think a Free Flyer would be quite nice. This is like a little area of fairground amusement rides, you know? I think we'll go with that. Definitely. Okay, we'll place that down. We're going to stick the entrance over this side and the exit right by there so mechanics can get there nice and easy. Right, let's get the path in. We need to change it to the width of 8 meters and we are going to send it this way. Just like this. Whoops. There we go, that's fine. Also going to just quickly smooth this a little bit more. Let's see if we can do that. There we go, that's much better. So what I did there is literally, when I go to a corner, as best as I can, hold Z down, and it gives you this sort of thing. And then you want to get it to as close to where you think the 45-degree angle is. Place it down, and then delete it. I mean, it doesn't work there because it's a complete and utter nightmare, but that is literally what I did on this side. It won't work there because of how the path's been put together. It's like on a grid. But anyway, we need to put this together before any other rides break down and we've run out of money. Again, see, hold Z down and it's smooth and it makes it look nice when it comes back out. So, let's get this one on. Select grid, and there we go. Okay. I'm not going to do these queues very large because we're not getting very many people in the park anyway. So it doesn't make any sense to... Now before I open it, I'm also going to... Well, I don't think I can anyway. I don't have the money. We've got another challenge as well. Park rating challenge of 40. And our park rating is... Hold on, what? Achieve a scenery rating of 40, sorry. Okay, that's potentially doable. All we need to do is just fancy up the pathing. But we need money for that, of course. So hopefully this attracts more people to the park, this ride as well. So again, I'm going to use the color coordination of the ride to... Well, you know what? We could change the color of these ourselves, couldn't we? I mean, let's just see. I mean, white's a bit mad. Let's go with a nice deep blue with that. I'll change the color of this to a light green like that, possibly. Kind of works. And then this can stay the same because that doesn't look too bad, actually. And that's black, and I don't know what that's changing. Oh, it's changing that bottom there. I mean, that's not too big a deal. That's called Free Flyer, so... I think that looks okay. Right, okay, so now I'm going to do the colour for the plants. I think the plants are probably going to be down here already. Yeah, so let's use these really light ones first. And then we maybe do another layer after. But we haven't done another layer with the others, so we'll just see. Okay, so as you can see, we've run out of money there, but what's that put it up to anyway? It's only put it up to 22%. It's 352 prestige. We're going to open it and we're going to do the calculator, which was, I believe it was 352 divided by 37.5, I think it was. So $9 pretty much is the rounded amount that we can charge for this. which is another $1 on top of what it starts with, so that's fine, that's good. So hopefully we will see people coming around to this ride soon. It would be good, but we're not seeing very many people coming in, so... Okay, the hotel is also ready, which is good. I forgot that we were spending money on that, so that wouldn't help matters. Okay, so we'll slow it back down, and I'll get back to finishing off these flowers since we've now got a reasonable amount to do a bit more and pick that scenery up, and hopefully the prestige as well, but you never know. Prestige can be a bit of a nightmare, so I'll chat to you again in a moment. Okay, so that's sorted. Let's see, the scenery is 89%. I'm surprised. Oh no, it's 69%. I'm surprised that was still quite low, but it's probably because, you know, it's only a bit of flowering. All we need to do is like kind of double that up and it's fine. And again, this here is 100%, I think. Yeah, because we've done it like that. So I think it would increase if we put more things. Looks like Ascendance has broken down, so we are now broke. As broke can be. So let's get a mechanic in quick to fix that before everyone leaves, which they are anyway. Let's speed that up. I'm going to keep the mechanic hanging around for a little bit because I would like him to check over our other rides, which we will do right there. And you're not going to... Well, we'll do an inspection anyway. There we go. All up and running. He's going to inspect in between ride rotations. These guys are going to carry on being happy. We can increase the cost of this one now, so it's going to be 450 divided by 37.5, which is 12 on the dot. That's a big increase in price, which I'm chuffed to bits with. Chuffed to bits. Although people aren't... Well, we got people going on it still. That's fine. That's fine. What about this? You're still 448. Is that exactly... Is that right? I'm wondering. I think it was 448 in the last episode as well, when we increased the cost of it. But yeah, okay. So we've got the 32 people to visit your restaurants for 2 months in a row, which I swear we keep doing, but it's just not doing it. No. Oh, okay. It's gone down to 29 again. That's interesting. Huh. But we're losing money because of this, so I have a right mind to... You know what? We are going to do this. I'm going to close the restaurant. I'm not in the mood for that right now. We will keep that challenge there for now, because we can do it. It's just that I'm not in the mood to deal with what the heck is going on with that right now, and we're losing so much money. So we get these guys in and people will come here and eat and drink and whatnot, and it'll look a lot more like a park being used for eating and stuff, which is much nicer. Apart from that, everything seems to be going okay. We'll keep an eye on those guys because I know they get miserable very quickly. In terms of the mechanic, I think he's done doing his stuff, so I might just get him fired. Where is he? Where is the mechanic? There you are. Okay, you can go. I don't need you anymore. Sorry, buddy. Very sorry. Right, see, they're very miserable already, so we need to make sure that we get them up and going as soon as possible. So once it gets to 24th of April, we can train them up, which will be perfect. There we go. So 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hopefully that's good enough. We'll see. In terms of wages, they can be really temperamental. Loving this job, bored, bored, bored. Loving this job. Okay, we're good. That's fine. Don't need to worry about it now. So this is good. This is what I like to see. I like to see them using the benches and everything like that and just wandering about the park and enjoying themselves, which is perfect. The one issue we have now is that we're not really making tons of money. We're just keeping it... Well, the profit's gone up, which is good. And I think that's due to the restaurant being closed. Now, what was I going to check? I was going to check something and I can't remember what it was. We're up to 1,000 now. That's good. We can check the profits of this. Right. So they're not making a huge profit, but if you remember, the profit on this was, if we ignore that, it was over $1,000. Well over 1,000. And these guys are only losing a little bit, only because of the small amount of people here. We get more people here, we get more people eating and drinking, which means more profit. That's the aim of the game. Well, that's what we need to do, otherwise this is going to be an extremely short series. But anyway, that's what I was going to do. I was going to check my loans situation. Okay, because I was seeing if we had repaid this, and we can actually pay it off already. I am quite tempted to do that. I'm going to do that. Just because I want to see what, well, okay, so we only get those available to us anyway, which kind of sucks. So I just want to see how we do for money coming up now, because ideally I would really like to get a coaster, but it's going to be so tricky to do. Very, very tricky. I mean, we've covered a fair amount today, although it doesn't look like it. It really doesn't look like we've covered a lot, to be honest, considering when you see the lack of rides and stuff. But I think I'm going to also start doing a bit more foliage around here. Let's just try and see if we can get this scenery rating up. It needs to go up to 40 if I remember. Yeah, 40. So we're going to do a bit of quick scenery. Just a few more of these plants, you know. It's going to be a lot easier to do this, possibly. Maybe. I didn't do these as a group, so if I do it like this, this should make it easier. Do that, and if I do this, go across to there, hopefully they're still selected. Yep, and then we can change the colour. There we go, to a nice white in the middle there. We'll do the same with all the others, and I'll get back to you. Right, okay. So what I'm going to do next, I think, is just add a little bit of fencing on the side of the paths, just to block out from things, and then add some foliage to that and go from there, really. So I think we're going to go with a more simpler kind of fence, because if we start mucking about with stuff, we're going to see that money drop so quickly, it's going to be redunculous. So I'm thinking maybe we use that fencing, the fancy fencing here, or we could actually just go with the half stuff. But the thing is, these are too small, so I'm thinking we might just actually go with these guys. Simple, basic, but if you put them in a certain color, they can look quite nice. I think white looks quite nice, to be fair. So we're gonna just do this quickly along the pathways. Okay, so we've done the majority of fencing around the place, and Ascension has just broken down. Gosh. Things break down very quick in this difficulty, by the way, just as an FYI to everyone. It's very, very tricky to get around it. So, right, he's doing that, so then I'll get him to do inspections again for these. Oh, okay, it doesn't require an inspection yet. Although it's 3 minutes overdue, that's interesting. I think he'll check it anyway, which is fine. But yeah, we're doing a lot better. The scenery rating has gone up to 24. We do need to do a lot more work around it. And I think we'll just, we'll kind of just swoop this around in all honesty, you know? Just because it kind of works. Let's just try and get this colour correct. Get that in there. There we go. And then we can change this one. Crack on. So yeah, I think I'm just going to kind of follow the plants, like the flowers around there, right to the end of this building, and then we're going to put some bushes and trees up and everything and block it off, and then we'll probably put a fence around there just to give it like that's the outline of the ride, or the park even. We also need to do the entrance at some stage, but again, this is going to take a little while in terms of money. I do think that every single thing we have is doable. The more people we have, the better in terms of the restaurant thing. The hotel with at least 2 rooms is a piece of cake. I could literally do it right now and it's done and dusted and out of the way, but it would look kind of hideous. Although saying that, I think having a hotel at the side here right near the entrance is not a bad thing to do. So I might just do a little kind of path right there, and this can be where the hotel will be. Although we do need to kind of research it first. So, oh, we did research it. I'm stupid. What's wrong with me? There it is. Okay, custom hotel, please. There we go. Okay, so all we need to do, I'm such an idiot. All we need to do is just plant this in place. Just like that, and we're going to just stick a couple of standard rooms behind it. And then we're going to attach those together, and that's the next challenge complete. There we go. View challenges. Boom. That is our 3rd challenge complete, and again, that gives us a bit of money on the side, which is always, always welcome. We're going to do something just quickly to well, I might update this in future. Actually, I'd like this to go up some stairs a little bit. It's going to be a small little building, but it's fine. We'll just I'm just going to get the baseline of it ready at the very least. So it's going to be like, well, actually like this. We'll bring it around to there, and it's going to go across to where that is, and it's going to just have this weird shape basically. Work with me here, work with me. Okay, it will all make sense in time. I'm thinking maybe we can do this now actually, just to raise it. Preferably just this, if we can. Yeah, that's fine. Allow that. I'll allow that. Okay, that's the baseline, and then we want to probably use some form of... I guess it's going to be kind of like an old style kind of wooden building. So I need not this. Oh, actually, that is exactly what I need. But we're going to give it kind of like a dark reddy kind of color. Yeah, that can kind of work. It's going to be like the old shed or something like that. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see how it looks in future. But I'm just doing a shell right now, just so that we've got the hotel in place, and so that it doesn't look too empty. In terms of literally just blocks. I know we still have the toilets as well to do, because it's literally just there. But we'll improve that in time. Also, I think we should add some toilets near where the shops are as well. Oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to move the toilets to there, wasn't I? That's right. Which is, you know, it's not too late to do, obviously. So we'll leave it at that. That's just the guideline of what we're going with here. Let me just finish this bit off. Actually, it's gonna annoy me. Otherwise, it's gonna agitate me just seeing it. Need an arch. We will use. Is this? Yeah, that's the same. That's good. Go with that. Otherwise, yeah, it's just gonna annoy me if I leave that. Stone, is it? Yeah, it is. Okay, great. And then we just want to use these guys right here. Just on the sides there. And that's that. So each seat, wheelchair accessible as well, which is good. We will make this look a little bit better, but yeah, that's going to be the hotel. The restrooms, I'm going to move over to here. Do we still have the mechanic? We do. Okay, he's doing his job. That's good. That's fine. And we still got a good amount of money. That's cool. So I think also I noticed while I was doing the fencing in this area was that the guest amount went up to 200, maybe just over. But yeah, that's pretty good going. I mean, we've covered some stuff here today. I think we've done well. We've added another ride. We've done some building here. We've done the fencing. We've done a bit more scenery. We've added a hotel, shell at least. And we've done 2 more challenges. That's 3 challenges in 2 episodes, albeit very simple ones, I suppose. Well, not simple when you think of the money involvement. And we've got over 3.5k. So all in all, I think our self-sufficiency is going through the roof quite well now. Let's see if we can get a bit more money, and worst case scenario, and loan, maybe, just maybe, we can get that coaster rolling. But until then, guys, I've been Liam Ski. You've been watching episode 2 of this Planet Coaster Challenge Park on its hardest blooming difficulty. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. If you liked what you've seen, please ensure to hit that like button and subscribe if you wish to stay in touch with any future upcoming episodes, be it for this game or any others that I put on the channel. But until then, take care of yourselves. Bye bye.